Hello kids, in today's class we are going to start with multiplying and dividing with money, and we are going to start with unitary method. So by unitary method we say that it is finding the price of any one item, okay, or any one thing. For example, let's say there is a pack of toffees which contain 20 toffees, okay, and the price of the pack is 40 rupees. And if we are being asked to take out the price of one toffee, we are going to divide that total amount, that is 40, with the number of total toffees in the packet, right? 40 divided by 20, which is going to give us 2 rupees for each toffee. So here what we are doing, we are finding out the price of one toffee. So whenever we have to find the price of any one thing, we call it as unitary method. Okay, so let's take these two examples given here. In the first example, it says that there is a school teacher. She wants to purchase some limes for the spoon and lime race in the class. Okay, and for that she goes to two shops. This is for shop number 1, this is shop number 2. And what she see there is that in the shop number 1 there are 8 lemons for rupees 20, and in the second shop there are 6 lemons for rupees 13.50. So now what she is going to do, she is going to compare the prices in both the shops, and wherever she is getting less price and more limes in those price, she is going to that shop. Okay, so what we have to do here is we have to find the price of lime in both the shops. So I'm writing here for shop number 1, price of one lime. And how we can find out? By dividing the total amount with the total number of limes, right? So it will be, you have to divide 20 with 8. Okay, so when we are dividing this 20 with 8, what we are going to do, it is 8 into 2, 16, and now we are left with 4. Okay, so now if we have to find out the exact amount here, because we are going to compare the prices, so that means we are going to take the help of a decimal. So what we are doing, we are going to put a decimal here, and after decimal we can write any number of zeros as required. We have done this because it is not going to change the value. So I have put a one decimal over here. Same decimal we are going to put in the quotient also. And now we are going to take down this 0 here. And always remember, decimal always come in the quotient. It never comes in the remainder. It never goes down. So now 8 into 5 will give us 40. So that means that in the first shop, the cost of one lemon is rupees 2.5. Now let's go to another shop, the shop number 2, to compare the prices. So here, price of one lime can be taken out. How? By dividing rupees 13.50 with 6, the number of lemons. So when we are dividing this, this is 13.56. 6 into 2 is 12. 3 minus 2 is 1, 0. And now we have a decimal. We are going to take it here in the quotient. And down we are taking 5. So 6 into 2 again is 12. 5 minus 2 is 3. Take this 0 down. 30. 6 into 5 is 30. So the price of lemon in second shop is rupees 2.25. So what we have here is, in the shop number 2, the price of one lemon is 2.25. In the first shop it is 2.50. Now when we are going to compare them, we can very well see that in the shop number 2, the price is 2.25, which is less than the price in the first shop, that is 2.50. Why? Because 2.25 is smaller than 2.50. So the teacher would prefer to go in the first shop, because there the price of one lemon is less, so she can purchase more lemon in less prices. Okay, so I hope this is understood. And now let's go to the another example given here. Juggling balls were needed for the school fun records event, and if a box of 3 juggling balls costs 22.50 rupees, how much will 10 balls cost? Okay, so example number 2, I'm writing here. What it say is that the box of 3 juggling balls, so 3 balls costs rupees 22.50, and we have to take out the cost of 10 balls. So for 10 balls, what we have to do? We have to take out the cost of one ball first. What will be the cost of one ball? So the cost of one ball will be equal to rupees 22.50 divided by the total number of balls, that is 3. So let's divide 22.50 and 3 here. 3 into 7 is 21. 1 0. This decimal will go to the quotient. Take down this 5. 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. So this 0 you can put it here. Since it is after decimal, it doesn't have any value. You can put it here in the quotient, and we can also leave it also. Okay. So but the answer will be rupees 7.5 or 7.50 for one ball. Now what we are going to do here is, for 10 balls we have to find out the price. So we are going to multiply 7.50 with 10. And we have learned that whenever we multiply this with 10, the decimal moves to one place on the right. So that means the cost will be 75.0 for 10 balls. Okay. And this is same here. See. So I hope that you have understood this. This is simple multiplication, kids. Now let's go to the last exercise, exercise 7L. So what it says, the first question, that here are some things needed to make a toy battery operated model train set, and fill in the table according to the number of parts needed. So according to this question, we are required to build a toy battery operated train set, and for that all these things are required, and their prices are also mentioned here. So there is a table which says that what are the parts here, and then we have to find out the price for one item. That means the price of one engine, one battery, one coaches, and so on. And then for making this toy, how many parts are needed, and according to our requirement we have to find out the total cost of each part. Okay, so let's do this question, kids. Let us start with engine first. So what is the price of the engine? It is rupees 150 for one. Okay, one engine is required. Price of one is 150. Requirement is also one. So straight away we can write it as 150 here. Now the number of batteries. There are for two batteries for rupees 25. So what we are going to do? First of all, we have to find out the price of one battery. Batteries. How we are going to do is, we have to divide this 25 with 2. So 2 into 1 is 2. Take out this 5. 2 into 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Also, we are going to put a decimal over here so that we can write a 0 here. Same decimal will go to quotient. Take this 0 down. This is 2 into 5. So the cost of one battery is rupees 12.5. Okay. So I'm writing rupees 12.5 here. And now what is the requirement? We have to find out the cost of 4 batteries here. Okay. So for 4 batteries, what we have to do? For 4 batteries, we have to multiply this 12.5 with 4. So when we are multiplying this 12.5 with 4, kids, it will be 50. Rupees 50. So I'm writing here rupees 50. Next, coaches. Number of coaches are for rupees 105 for 5 coaches. So coaches, for one coach, how we are going to find? We have to divide 105 with 5 for one coach. So 5 into 2 is 10, and then 5 into 1 is 5. So the cost of one coach is rupees 21. And how many coaches are required here? I'm writing first here rupees 21. And then how many coaches are required here? 9 coaches. So the price of 9 coaches will be 9 into 21, which is rupees 189. Correct? This is also here. Let us write rupees 189 over here. Now what we have is wheels. Wait. Yeah. So for wheels, what is given to us is wheels. For one wheel, it should be 2 divided by 13 divided with 2, because it is given rupees 13 for 2. So to find out the value of one wheel, we have to divide. 2 into 6 is 12, 3 minus 2 is 1. To find out the exact price, we are going to put a decimal in 0 here. Same decimal goes to the quotient and take the 0 down. So this is 2 into 5, 10. So what is the cost of one wheel? The cost of one wheel here is rupees 6.5. Okay. So likewise kids, we have to find out for the other things also. Now how many wheels are required? Wait, let me write down rupees 6.5 here first. Now the number of wheels required, 18 wheels are required. So when we say 18 wheels, the cost of 18 wheels will be multiply the cost of one wheel with 18. Okay. So when we are multiplying this 18 with 6.5, we are going to get rupees 117. Now I'm writing rupees 117 here. The last one is tracks. So for the tracks, it is 16.50 for 3. 16.50 for 3. For one track. We are finding out the cost of one track here. This is 3 into 5, 15. 6 minus 5 is 1. This decimal goes above and 5 comes down. 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. And this 0 you can write here. So the cost of one track is 5.50 rupees 5.50. And what will be the cost of 10 tracks? Just multiply with 10. So this decimal will move to right. It will be rupees 55.0, or you can say rupees 55. So this is the cost of all the items. Now we have to, this is the total cost for each part we have mentioned here as required. Okay. So if you're asked to find out what is the total cost, then you just have to add these numbers. Easy. Now, second question, kids, I'm giving as a homework, but I'm telling you how we have to do it. So it says these are Mrs. Vishwanathan's grocery bills. Find first the cost of one of each item and then use the information to fill up the other two bills. Okay. So like how we have done this train set question, where for every part we have find out the cost of every part for one item, and then we have multiplied for the total number of parts required. In the same way you have to do here. So these are the items mentioned, the quantity of items, and the price in rupees. So this, when we say the quantity is 3, that means that 3 toothpaste came in 85.50 rupees. 4 soaps, the cost of 4 soaps is rupees 60. Cost of 8 kg rice is 202. Cost of 10 kg wheat flour is 185, and so on. And what we are required to do is we have to find out the cost of each item. And how we can do it? We have to divide the price, the total price, with the total number of items. That is, to find the cost of one toothpaste, we have to divide this 85.50 with 3. For soap, this divided by 4, divide this by 8 kgs, and so on. Okay, so that way we can find out the cost of each item. This is the first part of this question. Now, coming to the second part, it says that for this particular bill, the bill number 248, the bill says that 2 quantity of toothpaste were purchased. So now we know the cost of each item, we know the cost of one toothpaste, and we can take out the cost of 2 toothpaste. Similarly, for 5 kg rice, for wheat flour and biscuits, we can find out the price here, and then we can find out the total. Similarly, we have another bill which contain the all the other items, their quantity is mentioned. So just multiply the quantity with the price of each item to find out the bill. Okay, so I'm leaving this question as a homework for you people, and if you have any confusion, you can always mail me. Okay, so with this kids, we have completed this chapter decimals. So I will see you in next class with the new chapter now. Thank you.